Hey guys, hi, welcome to my next video. This is Abhinav and this is my channel. I'm here to help my fellow immigrants who are here in Canada, who are new in Canada, or people I could help with my experience. So in this video, we're going to talk about how to survive or how to get ready for the next winter. As you know, it's September and winter is almost there. It starts getting cold here in mid-November and goes all the way till April or May. So before then, please like and subscribe to my channel, and I'll be bringing a lot more tips and tricks in the future. So I'm splitting this video in two different parts. In the first part, I'll be talking about what are the essentials that you need to survive, and the second part, I'll talk about a few tips and tricks that I've been using in the past couple of years and that have helped me a lot. Let's begin the video. The most important thing that you need to survive here in winter is a winter jacket. So when it comes to winter jacket, please don't cheap out and please buy a really good winter jacket. Something that would last for the next 5 to 7 years, or most probably 10 years as well. So when buying a jacket, the budget should be around $200 to $250. If you're spending around that much money, you should be able to get a really good jacket. So there are quite a few famous brands here in Canada, but the normal ones that everyone could buy is Eddie Bauer, North Face, Columbia. These jackets would easily be available for around $200 to $250 tops on discount. So normally the jackets are like $500, but normally almost all the companies give a discount of 50% and you can easily get a good jacket for around $200. I personally paid $220 I think so last year, and I got a jacket from Eddie Bauer. It supports minus 40 degrees, I believe so, and that was pretty good for me. So just pair a jacket with a t-shirt or a hoodie and you should be able to survive even minus 25, minus 30 degrees without any problems. So when selecting a winter jacket, there are a few things that you have to take into consideration. So things like the temperature, make sure it supports minus 25 till minus 40 degrees. Make sure the jacket is not heavy, it's lightweight, and you can easily move in the snow without any problems. Also check the thickness of jacket. If the jacket is too thick, it'll be heavy for sure, but if it's too thin, then it'll be hard to survive. So make sure the jacket has ample thickness, which is in proportion to its weight, so that it can survive in the winters and it'll keep you warm. The third thing that people don't really think about is the length of the jacket. Please make sure the jacket that you're buying is most probably knee length or around knee length, because when you're walking in snow and it's snowing hard, you don't have a lot of insulation in your pants. So buying a jacket that is tall, that is long, would help you a lot. The last thing that you should look in a jacket is that it should have a hood and it should also have a face cover. So if it has a hood, make sure it also has a fur around it so that it covers your forehead when you're moving in snow. When it covers your forehead, you won't have snow hitting your face directly. And the second thing is face covering. So a lot of jackets have face covering that go right around here, this area. If it has face covering, you can make sure you have face covering on and the jacket hood there, and you don't feel cold. So if it's a jacket that is not that thick, it's lightweight, it covers your face, it keeps you warm till your knees, you should be good. You should be able to survive with a jacket. And as discussed, please don't spend around $500 to $1,000 on a jacket. You can easily survive with a jacket that is around $200 to $250. The next most important thing that we should buy is winter shoes. So buying winter shoes is also important because normal shoes that everyone has, summer shoes, they don't work normally. So you should have at least one pair of winter shoes. Winter shoes that are good for minus 10 to minus 30 or minus 35 degrees. A lot of brands also offer winter shoes. They go all the way up to $1,000, then start from like $50. So on an average, you can spend around $100 to $200 on good winter shoes. Similar to jackets, if you buy it once, it'll last for a couple of years. If you're spending a lot of time in the snow, you should buy really good winter shoes. But if you're just occasionally going out and you are out in the snow for like 10, 15, 20 minutes, you can survive with any kind of shoes. But I'd suggest that you should buy winter shoes once, that will last you a couple of years. A good and cheap winter shoe company is Columbia. You can get really good shoes for $100. If you want to go the next level, you can go for Sorels, and they're available for around $250. So when buying winter shoes, you should also take into consideration a few things. Make sure the shoes have good internal linings, they have fur that would keep your feet warm. Make sure the length that you're buying your shoes of is comfortable for you, so that whenever you're walking, whenever you're running, or whenever you're taking bus, it's more comfortable for you to walk. Shoes come with all the different lengths here, starting from ankle shoes to mid ankle to high ankle to knee length. So depending on who you are, please go and try the kind of shoes that you like, and just please only buy those, because the length of the shoes are really important when getting your shoes. The third thing that you have to look in shoes is the temperature they support. So something around -20, -25, -30, -15, they all are okay. Depends on the individual person. Some people don't really feel that cold, but some people feel really cold. So depending on how you are, what kind of shoes you prefer, please select a good one. Make sure the shoes that you're getting are also waterproof. Almost all the winter shoes that you'll get would be waterproof, but please make sure you double check before you buy. When you're getting your winter shoes, please don't forget to buy winter socks. Almost all the shoe companies, all the shoe brands have winter socks. They cost around $10 to $15, and you should have a couple of pairs with you. So when you walk in the snow, sometimes snow gets in your shoe and your feet are wet. So make sure you have winter socks. They'll help you keep your feet warm. In case they are wet, keep a pair handy so that you can always change it. Third thing that we need in winters is warm winter pants. So winter pants are really important as well. Top of the body is covered by your jacket. Your feet are covered by winter shoes. The remaining part of your body is to be covered as well. So what you can do is that buy a good pair of winter pants. There are two kinds of winter pants that you can wear, that you can buy here. So the first one is that you wear like normal pants, like they're made of the kind of this material, so that they're kind of thick, and when you wear them, you don't really feel cold. The second ones are, so you can wear it under your normal jeans or normal pants that you wear. Depending on the budget, depending on your comfort level, you can decide. So the normal warm pants, the thick ones, would cost you around $100. So if you're going with warmers, leg warmers, then they're not that expensive. They're like $30. You can get them from normal stores like Uniqlo. If you buy them, you can pair them with your jeans, with your any kind of pants that you already have. When you use them, it covers up for your warmth of your body. So jacket plus winter boots plus warm pants would cover you for a really long time. The fourth thing that we all need are gloves. So in the snow, it won't be possible for you to survive if you don't wear gloves and you work outside, or you walk outside, or you take a lot of public transport. So I'd say please buy a good pair of gloves that also support your phone. So there are a lot of gloves these days that have a small finger pad here and all the fingers you can use with your phone. So make sure you're getting the gloves that you can use with your phone, because let's say you're sitting outside and waiting for the bus, you have to check when the next bus is, and to take your gloves off and on is really hard in the snow. So I'd say just buy the gloves that are waterproof, that are really warm, and that support your phone as well. You can easily buy a good pair of gloves from Hudson's Bay or Eddie Bauer, because the gloves would cost you around $30 to $40. If paired well with everything that we're talking about in this video, you would stay really warm. Before going ahead, please like and subscribe if you like my video, and also look at the other videos that I've shared. Let's continue. So the next thing that we have here is a good cap or a good scarf. So what a cap or a scarf would do is that it'll keep your head and face warm. So make sure you are covering your face, ears, and neck. So make sure you're covering your head always that you're going out. Make sure you're covering your ears when you're going out, and also try to make sure your neck is covered so that all these major points are covered. All these accessories are not expensive. You can buy all these from different companies for a little over $10 each. Or if you buy everything, it'll be like $30 to $50. Buying a good scarf, buying a good earmuff, and good cap is really important. You'll thank me later for sure. Because I've been outside and I've forgot my earmuffs, I've forgot my scarves, I've forgot my caps. I was able to survive somehow, but it would be really helpful if I had all three. So if you're going out in the snow, please make sure you're well prepared and you don't have any problems. Dollarama also has a few accessories that can work really well for a couple of months. So if you're low on budget, low on cash, just go to Dollarama, get anything that you could use to survive. It's not about the brand, it's about the way you use the product. Now is the time to share my tips and tricks how I survived the Canadian winters, or how I'd say you can survive the winters as well. So the first step that I have for everyone or all my friends is leave early. Guys, please leave early. Whenever you're going to school, or whenever you're going to work, or whenever you're going anywhere, please add 30 minutes extra to your travel time. So whenever you have to be somewhere at, let's say, 9 o'clock, please make sure you add 30 minutes to your travel time, because when it snows, everything is delayed. From your cars to your buses to your trains. Everywhere you go, you'll see a delay. And a lot of times buses get cancelled because there are no buses available, or even sometimes the roads are not even cleaned properly, so that the buses or cars and everyone who's traveling on the road, they go really slow. So please make sure you leave early. The second tip that I have is a health tip. So in winters, there's not a lot of sun. You'll see the sun for like 3 hours to 4 hours or maximum 6 hours a day. And to make sure you're healthy, I'd say you should buy multivitamins or at least T3. And T3 does is that I'd say take a vitamin D tablet or consult your physician or consult your doctor or consult anyone that you trust. Don't take my word on it, but please do your research. Okay, the third thing I'd say is how to walk in snow. So when you first walk in snow, you'll feel that it's really hard to walk in snow. Your feet get stuck there and you get really tired really soon. So what I do with that, the trick is that you should really walk slow. Don't rush, don't run into things. Just please take your time and walk slow. Please make sure that wherever you're stepping in, it's safe for you. You won't slip, because sometimes there's also black ice. So what black ice is, it's a frozen layer of ice on the street or anywhere. So if you step on black ice, you'll slip for sure. Whatever kind of shoes you have, 90% chances of that you'll slip. So to make sure that you're safe, just walk really slow. Don't run in snow. So fourth thing I'll say is that always check the weather app. Weather in Canada changes like in every few minutes or every few hours. It could snow right now, in the next 15 minutes there could be sun. I'll list a few weather apps that I use in the description box below. Just use a weather app that you like and make sure you always check how it feels like. So let's say that the temperature outside is 20 degrees, but it feels like 5 degrees. So make sure you always go with the feels like temperature, not what the weather app is showing. So I'll put a few screenshots on the screen somewhere so that you get an idea of what I'm talking about. So what feels like is that the actual temperature that you'll feel when you go outside. The fifth thing I'm going to talk about is the duration of the days. So the summer days are really long here. It's daylight till around 9:45, 10 p.m. at times. But in winters, the sun sets around 4:30 p.m. So let's say you're reaching your work around 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock in the morning. It'll be sunny, it'll be okay, it'll be manageable. But by the time you'll leave around 5:36, it'll be really dark. So please make sure you're well prepared for winters. You don't have to feel demotivated or sad. It's just a few months, and after that it'll be summer again or it'll be warm again. So in winters the days are really short. So what I mean to say is that plan accordingly. If you're going out somewhere, you have to make sure that you're covered for everything. And also when it's dark, it gets more cold and the chances of snow increases. So if you're going out in the evening, please make sure you're planning really well and you're well prepared for everything that may come your way. One important thing that I'd like to share with everyone is that life in Canada continues, be it plus 35, 40 degrees or be it minus 40 degrees. Everyone would do whatever they have to do. People would be there cleaning the streets, people would be walking down the road, people would be going to work. Everything continues, nothing stops. So whenever you're new in Canada, you'll see that what is going on, how are people surviving. But that is how it is. It's a part of life. It gets cold, it gets warm, it gets sunny, it rains. It's not that huge of a deal. It's cold for sure, but it's still manageable. It's not that hard how people say it. I hope you like this video. I'll be getting a lot more tips and tricks in the future. Till then, please like and subscribe. See you in the next one.